Hi there, this is Paul Fortune, and founder of Call to Action. People ask me all the time, why did I become a coach? Well, here's the story. When I was born with a disease called cerebral palsy. And basically it affects one side of the body where it can cause paralyzation or lack of movement or poor motor skills. Well, apparently it was so bad that the doctors told my mom that I would never be able to walk and I should get used to being in a wheelchair. Well, thank goodness my mom didn't agree with the diagnosis, and she went on a month-long search to find a physician that would help me. After months of searching, she found a doctor, Dr. Durnan. The doctor came and held me and said, I don't know, there's something special about this boy. I believe I can help him. So that's all we needed. So we went on our journey. Physical therapy almost every single day, all the time. And I got my first break. I was able to walk. But I was not out of the woods. My mom would put me into sports. And I would only be able to run a few yards while the other kids are running laps. And I felt so embarrassed that these other kids were running laps and I could barely run a few yards, and having my dad tell the coach, hey, he can't run more than a few yards, so that's all he can do. And I just felt defeated about that. Well, then I got my second break. I had surgery on my right foot to give me more movement. And something miraculous happened. I changed schools and I went to my first day of physical education. And the first day we had to run a lap, and I'm thinking to myself, oh no, here we go again. I'm gonna stand out. I'm not gonna be like the other kids. I'm only gonna be able to run a few yards, and that's it. So I started running the lap with the other kids and running, and something miraculous happened. I was able to keep up with the other kids, and I was saying to myself, Paul, keep going, buddy. You're doing it, buddy. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And I finished that lap, and I kept up with the other kids. On the outside, I kept it cool. But the inside, I was like, yes, yes, yes. Finally, for the first time in my life, I just felt like one of the other kids. Well, things got a little bit easier for me, but I wouldn't consider them easy. I still walked a little bit differently than the other kids. I held my right arm a little bit differently than the other kids. So the teasing kept going. Sometimes so bad where I would go in my room and I would cry about it. And that would happen all the time. And then something weird, something came over me. And I said to myself, no more. No more do I want to be a victim. I wanted to do something. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wanted to do something. So I thought to myself, what do I enjoy? What do I love? And at the time, it was baseball. So I made a goal for myself. I wanted to make the varsity high school baseball team. So I started, after school, I would throw a tennis ball against the wall for hours, hitting the wall, boom, 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 to the point where the neighbors behind me would be like, enough already. But I kept doing it so often that they said, okay, forget about it. Just let him throw the ball. Let him keep going. And something else I discovered. Once I changed my mindset about my goal and how badly I wanted to play baseball at my high school level, the kids started changing their perception of me. They started rooting for me. I started getting more friends. It was just weird. Well, I did make my varsity baseball team, and my senior year, I batted over 300 and I pitched a 3-hit shutout. And I took this mindset with me to college. For the first time in my life, I was actually a really, really good student because I wanted to be successful. I didn't know what I wanted to be successful at, but I wanted to be successful at something, and I just enjoyed going to college and just learning. I graduated from Cal State Fullerton with a bachelor's degree, and I got into the real world, the career world. And my first job was in loans, and I'll never forget it. I was in orientation, and I was so pumped up. I was like, yes, this is great. Get out there and get loans. I was ready to go. And my first day out of orientation, I was getting rate sheets ready because I wanted to go out and get some loans. And my boss at the time goes to me, Junior, what are you doing? And I go, I'm gonna get these rate sheets out and I'm gonna get some loans. And he's like, I appreciate that, but You're not ready. You don't know enough yet. Let me get you more training before you go out there. And I'm like, no. I got this. Let me get these rate sheets and let me go out. And I did. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. There's a lot to know about the loan industry, but I kept going over and over and over again until I felt good about it. And I started getting loans in. And that same boss came to me and goes, Junior, maybe you do know what you're doing. And over time, I became a very, very high producer in the mortgage industry. But it wasn't my passion. My passion is helping people, motivating people, getting people to that higher level. So, if you have a goal, a daunting goal, and you don't know how to start, give me a call. I will help you. Or if you're in a rut and you need somebody to pull you up, give me a call. I will help you. I am here for you. I want your business. Thank you, and have a great day.